Although they practice meditation diligently at the top of the mountain for 7 days, they couldn't attain any attainment. Then finally, their body became drying up, without having without aim. Then they pass away by practicing meditation. One bhikkhu attained arahanta, became arahanta. One bhikkhu became anagami. The other 5 bhikkhu passed away without any attainment after 7 days practice, without eating and drinking. Is it? That is why the life of the food, the lifespan of the food is only just for 7 days. Then not only food, also the water, together with the water. If you don't believe, okay, if someone stay without drinking and eating for 7 days, then they will pass away. That is why. Okay, now those people who practice meditations for 7 days without eating and drinking, then finally they also pass away without any attainment. Then what will happen? One arahanta took his final pranayana after his lifespan. Then anagami bhikkhu was reborn in Brahmaran as a Brahma, anagami Brahma. Then the other 5 Theras passed away. Then they became Deva and Devarams. They became Deva and Devarams. Is it? After passing away. Why? They passed away by practicing meditation. That is why, although they passed away early, then they became Deva and Devarams. Then, during the 2 Buddhas, between the 2 Buddhas, Kassapa Buddha and our Gautama Buddha times, they were in Devarams. Maybe not only one time, many times in Devarams. Possible? Is it? Then when our Buddhas appear, during our Buddha times, then they also passed away from Devarams. Then they became human beings and human realms. One is Pokkusati Kin. Pokkusati Kin. Then another one is a Venerable Kumara Kassapa. Venerable Kumara Kassapa, he also stayed in Mother, Venerable Kumara Kassapas. Bhikkhu niece is son. Later we'll find this one. Then another one is a Darucīriya, the one, Darucīriya. Darucīriya. Then another one is a Dabba Mala Buddha, Dabba Arahanta. He became Arahanta since until 7 years old. Then Sabbiya Prabhajaka, another one is a Sabbiya Wandara. Sabbiya, but some say Sopiya Prabhajaka, Wandara. Then altogether 5 persons became human beings. Then a bhikkhu who became Brahma after passing away, then this one is their Purana Salohita Devata. Purana Salohita means their relatives in the past. Their relatives mean they practice meditations together. That is why they are considered as they are related to their relatives. Now, from time to time, this Brahma also from time to time he check where are his friends who practice meditation together during the Kassapa Buddha time. And he also reflect, because he wants to have them, is it? To escape from the suffering. Then he saw the Darucīriya, Bāhiyadārucīriya. Now he is pretending to be Arahanta. He is pretending as Arahanta. Actually, he is not Arahanta. Then I shall go and make him feel the sense of urgency, some way make him fearful, is it? Frightened. Then he came down and then he approached. Newa kodon Bahiya Araha. Bahiya, you are not Arahanta. You are also not the one who is practicing meditations to become Arahanta. You have no practice to become Arahanta. Then Bahiya reminded him. The Brahma reminded him the Bahiya by standing on the sky, in the sky. At that time, Bahiya saw the Brahma in the sky, who is reminding him. Is it? Then at that time, he feels the sense of urgency somewhere in his mind. Brahma is telling me I am not Arahanta, or I am not the one who is practicing meditations to become Arahanta. I have no practice to become Arahanta. Then he also asked, Brahma, then is there any Arahanta in the world, or anyone who is practicing to become Arahanta? Then Brahma told him, Bahiya, the Buddhas appear in the world. Now the Buddha is living in Jetavana monastery in Savatthi, north of the India country. As soon as he have the Buddha appear in the world, then he didn't continue to pretend as an Arahanta. Then what happened? Then from Soparaka country, Soparaka city, then as soon as he have the Buddha's news, then within one night, without stopping, then he went to the Savatthi cities. Then how many yojana? 120 yojana, 1,000, more than 1,000 miles. Is it? 120 yojana, 1,200 miles away to Savatthi cities from Soparaka city. Without stopping anywhere, then he went there. Then within one night, he reached there. But it says because of the power of Brahma. But some say because of the power of the Buddha. Then as soon as next morning he reached the Jetavana monastery. At that time, many bhikkhus just finished their breakfast. Then not to fall asleep during meditation practice, then they are walking, and they're walking back here and there. Then the Buddha was also entering into the Savatthi cities for food. Then what happened? As soon as Bāhiyadārucīriya saw many bhikkhus in the Jetavana monastery, then they approached them. Bhante, where is the Buddha? Where is the Buddha? Then the Buddha entered into the cities for food. Then he wants to meet. You look very tired. Where did you come? I came from Soparaka city. Very far away. Then you drink the water and wash your feet and apply your feet with the oil. Then please rest for a while. The Buddha is still entering into the village, cities for food. When he returned to the monastery, you will have a chance to meet the Buddha. Although he says, Bhante, it is not sure, our lifespan is very short. I may have danger of my life, or the Buddha may have danger of his life. We can die any time. At the time, we may not have chance. We may not have opportunities to listen to the Dhamma from the Buddha. Then I will go to the Buddha to meet. Then he immediately followed the Buddha. Then inside of the Savatthi city, the Buddha was collecting the food in the Savatthi city. Then the Buddha is still on the rope. Then Bāhiyadārucīriya met the Buddha. As soon as he saw the Buddha, then he revered the Buddha and he respected the Buddha and paid homage to the Buddha. You know, the paying the good manner, good respect to the Buddha, then he approached and bowed down 3 times to the Buddha. After that, he also felt full of pity in his mind. You know, full of pity, very strong pity appeared in his mind as soon as he saw the Buddha. Then after that he requested the Buddha, Bhante, please teach me the Dhamma as soon as possible. Then the Buddha understood. Then he rejected one time. Oh, this is not proper times to give the Dhamma talk to you. I am still collecting the alms in the city. Then he don't agree. Then, Bhante, please give me short Dhamma talk. Our lifespan is not sure. We can die any times. Then the Buddha rejected the second time. Then the same way, then when he requested that times, why the Buddha rejected these 2 times? If the Buddha preached the Dhamma, you know, his mind has full of pities. His mind is very shaken because of strong pity in his mind. At that time, if the Buddha preached the Dhamma, then he cannot comprehend the Buddha's Dhamma. Is it easily? When his mind is shaken. Then also another reason is that he is very tired. He just came from very far away city. That is why the Buddha rejected. Then after some time, then he requests the Buddha again. Bhante, please give me the Dhamma, short Dhamma talk. Then at that time, maybe his mind began tranquil, like Ubeka, is it? Tranquil, without shaking because of somanasa, because of strong pity, or because of anger, etc. In middle, his mind is in the middle, without falling into attachment side and without falling into the hatred, dodha side. Middle mind. Middle mind, is it? Middle mind is without having like and dislike, without having love and hate. This is called middle mind. Is it? At that time, the Buddha, if you wish to listen the Dhamma, then I will give short Dhamma talk to you. Then the Buddha gave very short Dhamma talks to him. You know, Tasama Tiha Deva Hiya Ewan Seki Davan Dete Data Matan Boisati. Dete Data Matan Boisati. If you see some object, desirable, agreeable objects or disagreeable objects, then you just consider just seeing. Just seeing me, data mata, boidati. As soon as you see this object, you should stop in this object. That means, because of this object, not to have any attachments to this object or not to get angry with this object, or not to have lobha or dosa because of this object, side object. Is it? That means as soon as you see this object, then you pay attention. This object is only just a group of nama and rupa. In samatha meditation state, for example, a group of 32% of the body or 4 elements, etc. Is it? In vipassana state, only just a group of nama and rupa, according to their nature. As soon as this arise and perish, then they are anicca, dukkha, anatta. Then when you contemplate them in this way, then no lobha or dosa will arise in your mind regarding this object. Data mata means this one. As soon as you see this object, okay, you stop, don't see this object. No, it does not mean like this. Is it? Regarding this object, Shua, Chakongcha, Rupecha, Chakongcha, Patecha, Rupecha, Opejati, Chaku Vinyana. Depending on, eye translucency, Chaku Pasara, and sight objects, color objects. Then, when they meet together, then Chaku Vinyana consciousness will arise. They meet Chaku Vinyana Viti will arise together with following Manodara Vitis. Then you can contemplate them as anicca, dukkha, anatta, paying attention, their arising, perishing. Then at that time, only vipassana mind will arise. Lobha, dosa, moha, kilesa will not arise in your mind. What the Buddha means is this. In the same way, Sutta, Sutta, Mata, Bodhisattva, when you hear something in the same way, then you should contemplate it as anicca, dukkha, anatta. Depending on the ear, translucency, and sound object, so that Vinyana's consciousness will arise. Dependent on the nose translucency and smells objects, or nose consciousness will arise. Kana Vinyana. Jengwa Dwara Viti also the same. Kaya Dwara Viti also the same. Manodara Viti also the same. Then you just contemplate them as anicca, dukkha, anatta. When you see whatever objects you see, whatever objects you hear, etc. Is it? Then tries to arise vipassana mind, not to arise kilesa. The Buddha says very short Dhamma talk to him. Then at the end of the Dhamma talk or the Buddha, then he became Arahanta together with analytical faculty, Patisambhita knowledges on the rope in the Savatthi city. Is it? Then as soon as he became Arahanta, then they requested the Buddhas for their higher ordination. But please allow me to ordain, to be ordained as a bhikkhu. They requested. At that time, the Buddha reflect their past karma, whether they have offered board and rope in the past or not. Is it? If they didn't offer board and rope in the past, then they have no these opportunities to become bhikkhu with their psychic power. Is it? Then if they have already offered board and rope in the past, as soon as the Buddha called Ehi Bhikkhu, Bhikkhu, please come. Or practice the holy practice to make the end of suffering. Or as soon as the Buddha called them, come Bhikkhu, then Bhikkhu appear, then automatically appear. The lay persons appear and automatically disappear. Is it? But Bāhiyadārucīriya didn't offer any board and rope in the past. Is it? During the Kassapa Buddha time, although he was a bhikkhu, he also practiced bhikkhu's dhammas for 20,000 years as a bhikkhu. Then what he thought is, bhikkhu nama atana piche labidwa enya anoloketwa saya mewa pribonji dongwatati. Or bhikkhu, when they receive the four requisites for themselves, they only just use the requisites for themselves without sharing with the other. Or he has this idea. That is why, although he have many bow and rope during the Kassapa Buddha times, then he used the requisites for himself without sharing with the other. Because of this reason, then he has no opportunities to become Ehi Bhikkhu. Then the Buddha knows this condition. That is why, Bāhiya, do you have a complete set of 3 robes and 1 answer-board? Nobody. Then go and find. The Buddha asked him to find. Is it? Go and find. If you don't have a complete set of 3 rope ends, 1 answer-board, then he go and find. He left from the Buddha. At that time, what happened? On the way, very a little bit far, maybe on the ways in the Savatthi city. Then one cow, Yakini, female Yaka attacked him. Then he passed away. He is also one of the 4% who killed the courtesans in the past. Understand? The leper Soba Buddha, Bāhiyadārucīriya, last time Dhammapada and one Pokusati. These four. This karma also follow. Although he became Aranda, be careful, no? Be careful. Although he became Aranda, he cannot avoid the result of bad karma that he has done in the past. If you are afraid of the productions of bad result of the bad karma, agusala karma, then you just avoid doing the agusala karma. Then if you do so, if you do agusala, sure, although you don't want to experience them, then you cannot avoid it in the future. Even they become arhanta, they still experience such kinds of bad result of agusala karma. Is it? And be careful. Many people, many beings want to experience only just good things, good conditions only. If you do many good things, okay, they will experience many good result of kusala karma. Then depends on kusala and akusala, what they did. Is it? Then they are also loka dhamma, worldly condition. But although they experience good or bad, if they have already destroyed the defilement with the past knowledges, then their mind is not shaken. Only just pass away. No problem. Is it? Then Bāhiyadārucīriya passed away on the rubbish heap. Rubbish heap. Then the Buddha also finished his food in the Savatthi city. Then together with Bhikkhu Sangha, he returned to the Jetavana monastery from Savatthi city. Then on the way to Savatthi city, the Buddha saw Bāhiyadārucīriya's corpse, dead body, on the rubbish heap. Then the Buddha asked Bhikkhu Sangha, please stand in front of one house for small bed. Then put Bāhiya's corpse on the bed and take out of the Savatthi city and burn his body with the fire. After that, taking his relics, make one stupa, one jetiya. Then according to the Buddha's instruction, they did so. Is it? They make the jetiya. When they are in the Jetavana monastery, after having finished, then the Buddha says he took final prinibbana. He was one of the arhanta. Then the Buddha also gave one. You know, Idadagam Bhikkhu Mama Savakanam Bhikkhuna Khipa Benyana Yadidam Bāhiyadārucīriya. Khipa Benyana, who have very sharp psychic power, sharp knowledge. You know, the Buddha gave only just short Dhamma on the way, but he became Aranda together with Parisambhita Jnana within short time. That is why he is very, the person who has very sharp knowledge, sharp abhinana, then he is the best person, the highest person. Among those who have sharp knowledge, or the Buddha gave Itadeka award, or Itadeka reward. Is it? Then many Bhikkhu Sangha got confused with this one. Oh, why? You know, the Pandit, he listens to very short Dhamma from you on the way, and on the road in the Savatthi city. Why? Can he become Arhanta? Or they are having this kind of conversation. At the time, the Buddha says, sure, you should not underestimate my teaching. It is very small or bad. Only one stanza or many stanza. Is it? If the Dhamma is very beneficial and very profound, although it is only one sentence, one stanza, one verse, then it is beneficial for all. Although there are many verses, many katha, many stanza, but if they are not related to the Dhamma, not related to the Four Noble Truth, then they are not beneficial, they are not useful. By saying this, the Buddha recited this stanza. You know? Sahasa mabi jegatha anatta pada sahita ekangata padansi yo yan sodwa upasamati. Oh, you know, better than 1,000 useless verses is one useful verse, hearing which one attains peace. Oh. Sahasa mabi jegatha anatta pada sahita. Just now already explained. Is it? Although there are many thousands of verses, many thousands katha, but they are not related to khanda or ayatana or nama rupa, Four Noble Truth, etc. Then they only just composed about women or men, cities or forests or mountains, sky, etc. Is it? They are useless. They are useless, not useful. Is it? Ekangata padanseyo yan sotwa upasamati. There's only just one gata, one stanza, one verse. But it related to khanda, namarupa, sajja, nibbana, etc. By listening to this stanza, or they can attain peace in their mind. They can realize nibbana. They can attain jhana, megaphala, nibbana. Then although it is only one stanza, one kata, it is useful. Useful than 1,000 stanza, which is useless. Is it? That is why the Buddha said these stanzas to Bhikkhu Sangha. So, although it is only one stanza, it is useful. So, one useful verse is better than 1,000 useless verses. Why? By hearing one useful verse, they can attain peace. Or because of this. Is it? Then the Buddha recited this stanzas to Bhikkhu Sangha. At the end of the stanza, many become Sodapanna, etc. This is the story of Bāhiyadārucīriya. You know, then you also have many knowledge regarding this one. Then, if you see many misbehavior among the Bhikkhu Sangha or Sayali, then you go to the very forest. Don't associate with them. Is it? Don't have any attachment to your life. Practice meditation even without eating. This is like Bāhiyadārucīriya. In case, no problem, if you don't attain any attainment, because of the practice of meditation, you can become Deva like Bāhiyadārucīriya or 5 bhikkhus. Is it? Because of this karma, then when the Buddha appear, or they also become human being in the world and meet with the Buddha, most of them became Arhanta in this Buddha's dispensation because of this practice. But they also did a lot of akusala karma in the past. Sometimes they also experienced the bad results of akusala karma. Is it? And like Bāhiyadārucīriya and the other many, like Dhammapada, etc. And they also have many bad experiences. Is it? But if they can destroy the defilement with the past knowledge, although they experience good or bad worldly condition, their mind is not shaken. They can bear with the worldly condition. Loka Dhamma, to be able to bear the worldly condition to escape from all sufferings may be able to practice to attain Nibbana. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Idame punya asawakaya vahang hotu. Idame punya Nibbanassa Pacayo hotu Mama punya bhaga Sarva satana Pajemi Kesabe Mesama Punya bhaga Labandu Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Sukhi hotu, Nibbana Pacayo hotu. Sadhu, sadhu numodami. Sadhu numoditabang. Dhammami kamitabang. Sukhi hotu, Nibbana Pacayo hotu.